Smile is a novel that you have seen at least once, maybe at the library, the bookstore, maybe you own it in your own home. I mean, who can forget the emoji-looking brace face cover? Smile is an autobiography graphic novel written by Raina Telgemeier. It tells the story about Miss Telgemeier's experiences with her getting braces as well as going through a whole lot of dental trauma. Now, Smile is a different type of autobiography. As I said before, it is a graphic novel. Now, graphic novels have been around for some time, but the Smile novel has really popularized it, especially during the early 2010s. Now, before we get to the novel Smile, let's talk about a little bit about the author, Miss Telgemeier. Raina Telgemeier was born on May 26, 1977. She was born and grew up in San Francisco along with her younger siblings, Amara and Will. Now, you can read about her experience with her sister in the novel Sisters that she's written. In 2019, during an event at the National Book Festival in Washington, D.C., Telgemeier shared how she kept a private diary created in a comic format from the ages 11 to 25, taking inspiration from strips such as For Better or Worse, Calvin Hobbes, and the Babysitters Club, which comes in full circle later. In 2004, Telgemeier joined Grammatic, a subscription-based webcomics dedicated to female writers. Soon her work became noticed by the publishing company Scholastic Corporation, and they hired her to illustrate the Babysitters Club into a graphic novel adaptation. And you guys, you know, I just love the Babysitters Club, and this was one of my favorite adaptations of all Babysitter Club media, and it was just such a great joy to see it in this type of format, to see it in life. This was actually my first introduction to Miss Telgemeier's work, and let me say, it did not disappoint. Soon afterwards, Telgemeier began pitching her own story, a memoir about her facial reconstructive journey after getting her 2 front teeth knocked out. The story takes place in 1989, where Telgemeier trips and knocks out both her 2 front teeth. Not only does she talk about the reconstruction of her teeth and her experience with braces, but it also goes through her normal life of 6th grade and high school even. The story is very much relatable and has very easygoing writing that kids can understand, like the alternating size of panels and the utilization of non-standard capitalization, and also miscase lettering. The way Smile is written and illustrated makes you just want to keep up with the story by not just looking at the art, but also just keeping up with the actual writing of the story. Now, I want to talk about the term pedagogy. Now, I really hope that I'm saying this correctly because I will get so mad at myself if I'm not saying it right. Pedagogy is a method of teaching and techniques to help students find ways to help them more understand a certain subject and remember what they're learning. Like, for example, activities and using visual aids and interactive lessons and even stories. Those are the types of tools to help, students learn what and really comprehend the things that the teachers are teaching them. Pedagogy is used many times in the Smile novel, and one of the tools that Miss Telgemeier uses is relatability, sharing many experiences from her life, such as adolescence and her dental trauma and social experiences. It's informal and conversational. I definitely can relate to the story now, even more so than when I was younger. I mean, I had several teeth pulled out. I had to deal with the pain of braces. I had a really weird underbite, and I had this metal thing that was put in the roof of my mouth like an expander. And there was even talks of them breaking my jaw because my mouth was too small. But thankfully, it's been 6 years and my teeth are perfectly fine. I think Miss Telgemeier's message through Smile is basically what the title is itself. Even when you're going through painful, awkward moments, is to smile through all the pain. Smile became an instant success, winning several awards, becoming a bestseller, and even having its first print sold out in the first 4 months. As of 2019, Miss Raina Telgemeier's books collectively have sold 18 million copies worldwide. I'm going to be leaving you this quote by Miss Telgemeier. Sometimes you might not know another kid in therapy or tackling a really heavy thing in their life, but you might read a book about it and find it yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.